Ethan Carter I didn't know, but he knew who I was. When the police won't help you and the priests don't believe you, you call on Paul Prospero. You call on me. If you're a kid like Ethan, you're right, plenty do. Ethan's letters started out just like any other fan mail, but soon there were mentions of things no little boy should know about. There are places that exist that very few people can see. Ethan could have drawn a map. I hadn't entered Red Creek Valley yet, but already I could feel its darkness reaching out for me. Finding Ethan Carter wasn't going to be as easy as knocking on his door. I was too late for that. To find Ethan, I had to figure out what this place was trying to hide from me.
Hey folks, Dave here, and welcome to one of the most enjoyable games that I have played this year, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. A just magnificent looking game from a very small studio using some amazing technology to get just a really convincing game world just to come to life. I have already beaten this game, and what I'm going to show you guys here is not a let's play, not a walkthrough, but just a quick tease of the game, because this is really a game that you guys need to experience for yourselves. It's only 20 bucks, and it's only about 4.5 to 6 hours long, depending on how many screenshots you end up taking, as I did as I traveled through it. But having beaten it, I really can't speak highly enough of the game. Before I gush on for too long, what is The Vanishing of Ethan Carter? It's a kind of surrealist mystery game. And I just jumped really bad. There's something wrong here in Red Creek Valley. You are a paranormal investigator, and you've been getting letters from Ethan Carter, who lives here in Red Creek Valley, and he just knows a lot of things that he shouldn't about paranormal things. Now that my heartbeat has finally been restored, let's talk a little bit more about what you're going to experience in Ethan Carter, besides the absolutely just jaw-dropping world. As you travel through Red Creek Valley, you're going to be unraveling a number of mysteries about events that have happened here, and that's really all I want to say about it. There are some great puzzles, and honestly, I really enjoyed the exploration. This really does feel like a real place. Just check out that lighting. The amount of photorealistic assets that litter the ground and the rocks and the trees, just everything. The game is gorgeous, and I love how they didn't just go for the photorealism that they could have aimed for, but there's this almost painting feel to the game. It's very unique. In the interest of not spoiling what's ahead, if you guys have a PC that can't really handle the game, which is unlikely as it is running on Unreal 3, believe it or not, and it performs very well, but if for some reason you just don't want to play it yourself, there is a Let's Play going on over on Jeremiah's channel, youtube.com/jeremgaming. If you're really determined to watch a Let's Play, definitely go check his out. He's uploading in 4K, like this video, so you get as close as you can get on YouTube to the actual game quality. But as for me, I'm actually going to skip ahead here and then talk a little bit more about the game without spoiling anything, hopefully.
Weak. He always has been. Gross. Ethan.
One of the best parts about this game is exploring a world that looks so real, but where everything just seems a little bit off. Honestly guys, it's very difficult for me to describe to you all why I enjoyed the game so much without spoiling things from it. I'll talk instead about a couple of the controversies about the game. The main complaints that I've seen have been the length of the game, which for some people can be quite short. If you're like me though, and you want to explore every inch of this beautiful world, expect a longer amount of exploration time, maybe not with a lot of payoff though. If you do enjoy exploring the world, which does feel so real, then you will enjoy that extra time spent just wandering around and looking at things. I found certain parts of the game, especially the pine forest, to be really just captivating, as they reminded me a lot of some of the pine forests that are in my area. Another complaint that I've heard about the game is about the ending, which is a little bit vague, and I guess I could understand why some people would take issue with the style of the ending, and that's really all I can say detail-wise about the ending. In my opinion, it's an ending that makes you think. I was not super surprised with how the game ended, but at the same time didn't see it coming exactly the way that it did, and I found myself kind of reading up on some theories about the ending online, and spending some time thinking about how it ended. And in my opinion, any game that kind of brings you back to the ending to really consider what really happened is a pretty good ending. The developers have actually addressed this in a blog on their website and have talked about how they don't want to talk publicly about the exact answers about the ending because they want it to kind of be a bit open-ended. There could be a number of ways that the ending could be analyzed, and any number of those could possibly be correct. It's actually really interesting to think about. Although I'm not doing a Let's Play or a full walkthrough of the game, I will have a environment showcase video, kind of a visual fly-through of what the game has to offer, coming most likely sometime next week in 4K. I'm having a lot of fun working on that video as, like I said, these environments are some of the best that I've ever seen, even on PC, and as a 3D artist, I think I spent more time taking screenshots than actually playing this game. Regardless, the $20 asking price is more than reasonable for the quality of the game that you're getting. If you enjoy any kind of murder mysteries, if you enjoyed Alan Wake, if you enjoyed Myst, if you just like nice things, then The Vanishing of Ethan Carter should be on your list of must-haves for 2014. Don't let it get drowned out by the numerous other good games coming out, you know, Alien Isolation, Shadows of Mordor. There's a lot of noise this time of year. Just make sure that you don't forget about little old Ethan Carter over here. Although this is not really a full review, I will just give the game a kind of offhand score from my experiences. I would easily rate this environment, the graphics, a 98, a 99 out of 100. It's just stunning. Gameplay wise, there were a couple of lower, not really low, but just lower moments that would maybe bring it down to an 85 out of 100. I'll just average that out. Let's call Ethan Carter Evil Viking 13's score, I'm going to give it like a 92. I really enjoyed every moment of this game. That's all I'm going to say about it. I don't want to spoil anything by accident. Keep an eye out for that visual showcase video. Thank you guys for watching and listening to me gush on about this awesome game, and I'll see you guys next time.